Now check this out.
This is the Chrissie Swan Show.
Greetings all. How's everyone going? I can't hear myself. Oh, here we are. Greetings. How you going, Jackie?
I'm going well.
You working out how to use the panel?
Something's going on over here today with our headphones.
Oh,
which is awesome for us.
this is great. I think I'm on air, which that's better than nothing.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
What miraculous thing have you purchased from the Australia Post shop? My God, this feels like when I had my babies and there was a whole army of people pulling a baby out of my cesarean guts.
It's like NASA in here.
You can laugh loudly. You don't have to whisper. Goodbye, is it a boy or a girl? Who am I kidding? I knew what the gender was at the 6-week scan. All right. So I have been in the queue at the Australia Post last week and look what I found myself. Because you know Mummy's wrists are old and sore.
She's arthritic.
Yes. And there is nothing more heartbreaking when I go to make my spaghetti sauce or whatever and I get the tomatoes out and I realise they're not ring pull.
Oh, and you know you have to go and find a can
I've
opener.
got to find a can opener. Look what I bought. The Safety Can Express.
Wow.
Automatic smooth edge can opener. Opens cans fast! Exclamation mark. Opens regular and pop top cans! Exclamation mark. Lifts lids fit back in place. Hello. For easy storage. Eliminates sharp edges. And there's a picture there of someone forcing the can lid into a balloon just to prove.
I get mesmerised when you go into QVC Chrissie mode. I just love it.
Can I tell you, I have not used this yet, but I'm thinking maybe if we could, Annie, could we find a can in the next song and I'm gonna crank it open and see what works. Now this is absolute killer for me. There's a big sign on it that says "As seen on TV." Where has it been seen on TV?
Maybe one of those midnight infomercials.
Maybe it's a classic TVSN.
Maybe that's why you love Ozpost so much. You don't even realise, but it's just filled with those QVC infomercial products.
I feel like it's my future.
I think it is.
Now, there are some other things that I want to talk you through.
Shoot.
Slipper socks, a cable knit slipper sock set. $19.95. Who can go wrong? This one is my personal favourite, the Yummy Can Bacon. Also, as seen on TV.
Is that an actual food product, Yummy Can Bacon?
Clearance item, $6.95. It's a contraption that you hang your bacon off and it makes it crispy even in the microwave.
That's how I have my bacon extra crispy. I'm
going to get you one from the Australia Post. And what about this one, the Fast Fountain? It's solar powered, also as seen on TV. You just put it on in your garden and then the sun goes, charges it up and then turns it on for you.
They're the kind of items, though, that I know you would do this. You would buy all of them, use them once, and then they would just sit at the bottom of your cupboard covered in dust.
Maybe, but I really think this can opener's got something for it.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
For beauty, health, wellness and advice you can count on, visit Priceline Pharmacy. Priceline has a massive range of brands at great prices. Whatever you're after, you'll find it at Priceline Pharmacy.
Hurry into your nearest Priceline pharmacy or check out priceline.com.au.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
I've changed microphones. We're all over the technology today. Because I'm going to do a live, on-air example of whether or not the Safety Can Express that I bought from the Australia Post shop, which I think might be the best shop in Australia. So we'll see if it works, okay?
All right. We've plugged it into the desk.
If this works, I'm going to be so... $12.95 this cost me just at the checkout when I was picking up my bathers.
Okay, QVC, Chrissie.
Jack, it's working.
She's a bit slow. Oh, no, it's kicking off now.
No, it's kicking off. Oh, it's snagged on the ring pull. But if it didn't have... No, I've done it. I've fixed it.
We're going to have chicken noodles for lunch.
Guys, it works. $12.95 from the Australia Post shop. What have you bought from the Australia Post shop? 13/24/10. Kicking off with Lara. Lara, what have you bought?
I bought myself a side pillow, a pillow that you put between your thighs when you go to bed to keep your back nice and straight.
Oh, my God, that is my favourite position to sleep in.
I know, and it stops you from rolling over. So I find I roll over in my sleep onto my stomach, but the side pillow stops you from doing that.
See, this is the thing. Where do they get it from? I don't see any of this stuff anywhere but in the Australia Post shop.
And while as you say, you're queuing up to pay for a parcel to be posted, and you think, oh, that looks good.
You think, that's bloody wonderful. I tell you what I saw the other day, apart from the Magic Can Express. Actually, that's not the brand. That's another name, Magic Can. It's not a Magic Can. I saw the 1 second slicer pro.
What is that?
It's like you put your stuff in and then you smash it and it's all in little
Slices
bits.
it all.
Yes.
I love that. Lara, you are in the draw for Nova's 10K a day. Let's go to Simo in Brisbane.
How you doing?
Good. Do you love the Australia Post shop, Simo?
Oh, love the Australia Post shop. It's great. I got some hand cream for the wife, and also the kids' books are pretty cool too.
The kids' books are great and they've got the big print searcher words.
Yes.
Yes,
Awesome.
they do. And all reasonably priced as seen on TV.
Also, this is not sponsored, this segment. You just genuinely love the shop.
I've just never seen such a wonderful array of weird and wonderful things. You're in the draw for 10K a day, Simo. Anthony, what did you buy from the Australia Post shop?
I buy a lot of coins.
Do they sell coins?
Yes, they do.
Oh, yes, they do. Now, are they worth anything? I imagine they're all like mass produced because there's a few Australia Post shops around.
They do. But they come out with uncirculated coins, which are worth quite a bit more.
It's interesting to hear from a coin collector in their 20s, Anthony. How long have you been collecting coins for?
Roughly about 10 years.
Is it a great secret, Anthony? Like, have you got that on your Tinder profile or no? No. You're in the draw for 10K a day in May. Carla, finish us off. What have you got from the Australia Post shop?
I bought a wheel pack.
Oh, no. See, I'm still in denial. I'm still in denial, Carla. Maybe you can call me back later and talk me through it.
All right, okay, I will do.
Okay,
How much are they, Carla?
$25.
Oh, God, that's all I've got left.
Chrissie Swan's Pick a Pie.
King Island beef, rich gravy, French-style flaky pastry. Find Herbert Adams pies at your local supermarket or convenience store.
Every time I hear the words French-style flaky pastry, I just want to leave this studio and go straight to the kitchen.
Do we still have some in the kitchen here?
Honestly, no, I took them all home with me.
Damn it.
We have been enjoying the Herbert Adam pies like you would not believe. Is it Tian? Is that how I pronounce your name, my love?
Yes, that's correct.
It's good to have you. You know how this works. If you don't, I'm going to tell you. It's so easy. We've got 3 pies in front of us right now with different amounts of cash hidden under the lid of each one. I just want to ask you, when you put sauce on your pie, not that a Herbert Adams pie needs sauce, but if you're a sauce person, what's your method? It's a very unique thing.
I actually do a squiggle
Do
along
you?
the top. Yeah.
I haven't heard that one.
Don't stick it in, no, just a squiggle on the top.
Hello. Hey, you haven't asked me, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I peel the lid off.
Right.
And then I put the sauce into the meat.
The mince.
And stir it around and then eat that with a spoon.
I used to attempt that, but then I always sucked at peeling off the top of the pie. I'd always break it and it'd crumble, so I gave up. Okay,
I'll
thank you.
teach you. All right, Sean, let's get you some cash, all right? You need to choose one of the following 3 pies, only one. And I will tell you how much cash you've won. In front of me, I have the Wagyu Beef Asian Fusion. Asian Fusion, I wonder what's in there.
Yum.
Well, I've got a garden vegetable pasty, surprisingly tasty.
But I feel like it doesn't sound rich. Like, I don't feel like there's going to be a lot of money under that one.
Don't you?
No. I want some meat.
What if I told you beef and camembert was the last one? Beef and camembert and Ernie. What do you think, Tian? Beef and camembert, garden vegetable pasty, Wagyu beef Asian fusion.
That is tricky. I think the Asian fusion. I've never heard of that pie before.
Okay.
All righty.
What do you think the Asian flavours are in there? Beef and maybe lemongrass or something?
Yeah, yum.
You have won $1,000, Tian.
Wow. Oh, my goodness.
Let me see what was hiding in this vegan. Yes, the vegetarian number had $400. And the other one was $750, so you have chosen the right pie, baby.
Thank you so much.
Good on you. How good that you got onto the Nova Player app and registered. If you want to win just like Tian has just done, get onto the Nova Player app and register your details there.
The Chrissie Swan Show. The Chrissie Swan Show. Chrissie's Clickbait.
You know, the novelty of huge global bands coming to this country after COVID still hasn't worn off. Like, the novelty of it is still fresh.
Yeah.
For me.
I feel like it'll just be forever exciting for me.
Oh,
but we love
absolutely.
music, so...
We did tease yesterday that there were rumours that Coldplay were going to come to Australia
Yeah.
this year. And I'm thrilled to tell you that Coldplay, one night only, at Perth's Optus Stadium.
Wow.
November 18th, 2023. It's the only place you can get to see them. And as our mate Dino says, there's cups in the chairs at the Optus Stadium.
What a plus that would be.
Absolutely. Your only chance to see Coldplay live in Australia, visit livenation.com.au for pre-sale access. And what a great support duo doing separate sets, the great Thelma Plum and the gorgeous Amy Shark.
How good's that?
Go the girls.
What a night. What a night out.
Now, last week's Met Gala, everyone was talking about Jared Leto and Doja Cat dressing up as Choupette, Karl Lagerfeld's cat. He was basically the theme, that deceased designer.
He was.
And hater of chubby people.
It's interesting. I like, obviously he's said such awful things, but Anna Wintour did a interview last week and she was asked if she could bring it back one fashion icon from the dead who she thinks we need in this current day, whose influence we need. She said Carl.
Did she?
It's like fashion people have just completely ignored anything bad he's done or said.
Completely forgotten his naughty mindset. Anyway, his cat, it has come out, Choupette, was left a $1.5 million inheritance. And you and I can't believe
How
that.
stupid.
Well, because, you know, it depends on how you raise your pets, but I've got a dog and a cat. One cat left because my other one moved out to a neighbour who hates me.
Moved out, did it?
Yeah. It did. He moved out, Bobby.
Straight up just ran away.
We're still not over it. No, I still see him. It's weird. Anyway.
Does the cat, like, identify that you're its former parent or not?
No, I don't
Just
think so.
really has forgotten about you.
I'm dead to him. My neighbour's right. He does hate me.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've still got Joni, and they're pretty low maintenance. Joni and Murph, pretty low maintenance. Will not cost $1.5 million over 20 lifetimes. But I'm thinking that that's because I raise them like animals. I've got a friend, Erin. She's my sweetheart. She has a dog that she refers to as her child.
Okay.
It's a 17-year-old blind, deaf rescue dog.
It looks like a Judy. It's called Judy.
Well, its full name is Judy Garland.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So it's not just Judy. But I've pinch-zoomed on her fridge a note that she left to her brother because Erin had to go away for a week.
Right.
I think it was a weekend, actually. And she left Judy, her child, with her brother with the following notes. Judy will wake at approximately 7 a.m. and will need to be let outside to use the restroom and hydrate. Immediately after, she'll be expecting a walk. Minimum 30 minutes in duration, must be on a leash. Don't let her fool you. She is a very naughty dog and will cross roads to walk into traffic. This is what kills me. This is the AM meal. She's got a food plan up like, you know, it's an 80s diet.
Did a nutritionist write that?
I think so. I'm not going to rule that out.
It's laid out so perfectly.
Dry biscuits, 1/4 a cup. This is my favourite. This is what Judy, the 17-year-old blind, her tongue is just permanently hanging out of her mouth, this dog.
Right. She's on her way out.
Slice of toast with tiny scraping of butter and promite cut into tiny pieces. She prefers being hand-fed. So if you're wondering how $1.5 million can be spent and the upkeep of a cat, that's how.
Chrissie's Quizzy.
I just love the pomp and ceremony, the fanfare,
It's great.
because we've got a money can't buy limited edition Chrissie Swan Show bum bag to give away. Will it be to you, Kat?
I hope so.
Or will it be to you, Morgan?
I'm ready.
Yeah, you are.
The
I
most
can hear it.
exciting news is that you're both in the draw for Nova's 10K a day. Let's be real. Let's be real.
How rude.
I can put all of my money in the bum bag if I can.
That's right. In fact, that's how it'll arrive. If you're lucky enough to be the phone call from Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel this afternoon, that's how it's going to arrive. Your name is your buzzer, ladies. It's the best of 5 meeting. The first person to get 3 answers correct wins the game, and we'll walk away with aforementioned Money Can't Buy Chrissie Swan Show bum bag. Let's go. Taylor Swift is rumoured to be in a new relationship with what singer? Oh,
Cat.
Yes, Kat?
Joe Jonas.
isn't he married to that actress
Oh,
Priya
yeah,
someone?
that's right.
It's actually Matt Healy from the 1975. It's okay. Nobody cares about it quite as much as I do. Question number 2. The Daintree rainforest is found in which state?
Cat.
Yes, Kat.
Queensland.
Correct. Morgan, aren't you from Queensland?
Yeah, I'm not real foresty.
What a sentence.
Me neither. Me neither, Morgan. All right, this is an audio question. The man behind this song. In your uptown world. What a tune. What a clip.
Morgan? Is it Billy Joel?
Oh, I don't know who said that.
Kat said her name, so I'm giving it to Kat.
Okay, Kat.
Yeah, it's Billy Joel, yeah.
All right, it is Billy Joel. He's 74 today.
Happy birthday.
I know.
2 points to Kat, 0 points to Morgan.
You know, he's 74, but I've been seeing a few photographs of him recently on tour, and he's got lots of small children. And I just feel, why would you do that?
I know. At that age, you just want to tap into your super and sip mimosas.
Absolutely. Question number 4. How many days are there in a leap year?
Cat.
Kat. For the win?
Yep.
364.
Oh, it's 366. You knew it was one or the other.
No, I'm postpartum and tired with a newborn, so let's make that the excuse.
Oh, God. I might stuff
Baby brain.
Baby brain. I might stuff your stuff your bum bag with those surfboard-sized maternity pads.
That's pretty much it.
Isn't that a great time of life? Question.
Baby wipe. You never have enough baby
Yes, you can't. Question number 5. Michael Kelso and Jackie Burkhart are characters in what sitcom? It's a very hard one.
That is hard.
Oh, Cat.
Yes, Kat, for the win.
That 70s show.
Correct, Kat. God,
Wow.
you earned that. Baby brain or no?
It was Kelso that my brain went, I know that character.
Well done. You have got the bum bag and you're both in the draw for 10K a day in May. Keep your phones on, girls.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Perth vegan writes letter to neighbour complaining of sickening smell of cooked meat. Well, this has gone off on the socials. Here is the actual letter. Hello, neighbour. Could you please shut your side window when cooking, please? My family are vegan. That's the wrong term. That should be my family is vegan. Because family is singular. But anyway, my family are vegan. We eat only plant-based foods. And the smell of the meat you cook makes us feel sick and upset. We would appreciate your understanding. Thanks. Jack, what are your thoughts on this note?
How absurd. Like, that. There is so much wrong with that I don't even know where to begin.
She's also written on the envelope that arrived in, please take this seriously. Just ticks.
Which is an admission that it's stupid and shouldn't be taken seriously. Why? What do you think?
I think it's
No.
fair. I think it's fair.
How can you think that's fair?
Because...
How long... Oh... Sorry.
No, you
go.
go.
No.
Go.
No,
Please.
you go. I would like to hear why you think it's fair.
Approach the bench.
Like, how ridiculous. How long is a piece of string? Are we going to start complaining about people?
No, can't do that. We're talking about this specific letter.
Okay, so what about it is fair?
When people live in close proximity to each other, there needs to be courtesy and respect of everybody's wishes.
But people have been eating meat for years, and that's just the way the world works.
Small correction. She's not saying stop eating meat. She's saying close your window when you're cooking it.
But no, you need to keep your window. I like to open my window when I'm cooking meat to allow the smell out.
But not only does this make her sick, it makes her upset and her whole family.
Speak to a therapist.
I think this is a really fair letter, and I know that I'm in the minority here. If I got that letter, it would not make me angry. It would not make me anything. It would make me close my window, and that's that.
Oh, I'd go home and cook Scotch fillet every night and open that window.
You are not alone. Most people have been saying that because you're cooked in the head and mean.
We're not cooked in the head and mean. It's called being a human being that eats meat.
But do you know any vegans or like hardcore vegans and vegetarians?
Yeah, we used to work with someone here at Nova, and I used to give them
fair bit
of grief for it.
Well, that is not right. You shouldn't do that. I house sat for a friend of mine that was vegan.
Right.
And gosh, the rules that you've got to go by when you're in their house, I think it's fair, but it was a lot. Like, because I'm a meat eater, even in May.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to do no meat May, and I asked you all, should I do it? It was on the 1st of May. That night I had salmon for dinner. So I'm out from day one.
The only text I've received from my dad whilst this show has been on all year is that he was proud of you for not doing no meat, no.
No, I love plant-based stuff. I've got no problem with that. But my friend, I wasn't even allowed. I had to go and buy my own fry pans because I couldn't cook chicken in her fry pans. But you know what? That is a very small thing that this person can do. Close the window when they're cooking meat to avoid the distress of a fellow human being.
Okay, I'll make a deal with you. If I have to close my window, if I'm this neighbour, whilst cooking the meat, I will invoice you every week for a cleaner and for a glass house candle to take away the scent in my home because I'm not allowed to open a window.
As if you don't have 5 glass house candles ready to go.
The Chrissie Swan Show. The Chrissie Swan Show. Chrissie's Clickbait.
I'm going to talk about The Weeknd, who we just listened to, but before that was a new single from Taylor's Midnight's album that we're enjoying here on Nova, Karma. I would have chosen Bejeweled, but I'm not the music director.
Scott!
It is good. It is very, very good.
And I think it's the third single off
it is off Midnights.
Album, so
yeah.
it's probably not Scott's fault. I take it back, Scott.
Of course, it's nothing to do with Scott. Now let's get back to The Weeknd. He is an actor as well as a singer.
Yeah.
I know this sounds stupid, and of course it's very obvious. But I thought The Weeknd was his name.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Really?
Yeah. I just never thought that he had another name.
What cool parents he'd have.
His name was
if
The Weeknd.
He was just called The Weeknd.
The Weeknd. His real name is Abel Tesfaye.
Cool name too.
Tesfaye sounds like a pageant queen from the 80s in Alabama. My name is Tesfaye.
Yes.
I lost my teeth, but I'm wearing false teeth. My name's Tesfaye. Anyway, he says he's going to kill off the Weeknd persona. He is starring in a new TV series that is coming to our fair shores on June 5th. It's called The Idol.
I've been counting down for this one because it gives me Euphoria vibes, which is like one of my all-time favourite shows.
I haven't watched Euphoria. I feel like it's not in my demographic, but this one looks great.
Yeah, it does.
Lily Rose Depp and The Weeknd.
And Troye
Sivan. Who I love. It was just a very good trailer that you made me sit through earlier. You got me.
I did.
That starts June 5, by the way. I know I've said that. But The Weeknd said this. The album I'm working on now is probably my last hurrah as The Weeknd. This is something that I have to do. As The Weeknd, I've said everything I can say.
This makes me nervous for him because I feel like he's got such a strong brand and product. Like, why quit while something's good?
Yeah. If it ain't... Look, I'm a big believer in if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
And to be honest, no one cares that much about you, The Weeknd, to know that you're a different persona.
Correct.
You know what I mean? We just like what you're doing. Just
also,
keep doing it.
Abel Tesfaye just doesn't have the ring to it like The Weeknd does.
No, it doesn't. The Weeknd.
The Weeknd.
See, it is missing a vowel, which upsets me, but I'll forgive him because I love his stuff so much. All right, let's move on to a hot new couple alert.
Who?
Shakira has been spotted with Tom Cruise.
Wasn't on my bingo card for 2023, but I kind of like it.
Also, he's not great at relationships. Do you know what I mean?
I know. But also, I don't think Shakira's had the best time of late, so maybe it's just a little fling.
Let the record show. Katie Holmes, Nicole Kidman, I don't know, they just... It seemed like every relationship breaks up. You know that's what I believe, and you believe it too. And there's no shame in it.
Yeah.
But his ones are a bit weird.
They end sooner than most.
They end in a more complicated fashion. Well, look, I wish them well. Why not?
I wonder if she's paid her taxes yet.
Oh, that's right. Maybe that's what she's getting off some of that sweet, sweet cash.
Chrissie Swan's Whose Brother Am I? The Jonas Brothers' brand new album, The Album, is out May 12.
This is That's not a speech impediment, by the way. I think the album is called The Album.
Yeah, it is.
I know. It's the album. This is an unbelievable prize. Imagine getting on that plane, packing light if you're me, packing 17 bags if you're Jack. for a very...
For 48 hours in Adelaide.
48 hours. You are ridiculous.
I know.
Anyway, we've got Katie on the line. She has registered on the Nova Player app, and this is it, my girl. Are you excited?
Oh my goodness, I am sweating.
Have you ever been to New York City?
I've never been to America at all.
Oh my God, you will love it.
And do you proper love the Joe Bros too?
I absolutely love the Jonas Brothers. Yeah.
God. Thank you for not saying Joe Bros. It made me sick too.
The Joe Bros.
All
right, Katie. I've got 5 entries to this competition that we are drawing on Friday. It may as well be you. You want all 5 of them, I'm sure.
I really do.
All right.
It should be me.
Every time you get a clue wrong, I take away a draw. Okay?
Okay.
Clue number 1. Are you ready? Whose brother am I? I'm a musician from Maryland in America. That's a hard one. But that's a 5-entry one. That's a 5-entry. Let's go to the 4-entry.
Oh.
For 4 entries in this competition, I was a judge on The Voice with my brother.
Joe Jonas?
No.
Damn.
For 3 entries, which is still really good, I'm in a band with my brother called Good Charlotte.
Oh, what's his name?
Just breathe. I know you've got this, Katie. I know you've got it.
Oh, I do. I can see him.
We're down to 2 entries for
2
this next
entries.
clue.
I am married to Cameron Diaz.
I know, and I can see his face. I just can't think of his name.
Oh, God, don't you hate that? Did he go out with Sophie Monk too? One of them did.
I think at one point. All right, this clue 5 is for 1 entry.
This is it. My sister-in-law is Nicole Richie.
I know. I can see his face.
You knew way back at the 4-entry mark, but you just can't find that word.
I'm just so nervous. I can't think of his name.
I'm sorry, Kate.
Devastating.
Tell me.
You should have Googled. It was Benji Madden, Joel Madden's brother.
Joel Madden. Oh, I knew it.
This is a bit
So I'm really sad now, and Jack, he's so black-hearted, he cannot stop laughing.
I know, I just feel awkward in these situations because what a grim way to end our show today.
It's so grim, but Katie, here is the good news. Keep your phone on. Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel are going to be calling someone any minute now to tell them they've won the 10K a day in May for today.
Oh, well, let's hope that's me then.
Okay.
I'm so sorry I didn't guess it.
Oh my God, Katie.
Apology accepted.
No, can I give something else? Can I give her something else?
Of course you can.
Katie, I am going to load you up. You are going to get... Oh my God, these just arrived yesterday. Everyday Pack by Frank Body. It is the most gorgeous stuff in a beautiful bright box that is on its way to you right now, okay?
Oh, thank you so much, Chrissie.
All right, God bless you.
Now check this out.
The Chrissie Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.